So today I'm going to share with you the pastime associated with this festival, Panihati Shiradahi Mahotsava. This pastime is with respect to a very wonderful personality, a wonderful devotee of the Lord. His name is Raghunath Dasa. Eventually became Raghunath Das Goswami, and he is one of the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. His father was a very rich zamindar, and although he was married in a household life, was always longing to surrender to the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya and be one of his associates. Many times he attempted leaving his house, but every time he was pulled back. One time, Lord Nityananda Prabhu, who is none other than Lord Balram, who is associate of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, came to a place called Panihati. Panihati is about 10 miles north of Kolkata. It's a village, and it's famous for many pastimes associated with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Lord Nityananda Prabhu came to this place called Panihati, and it is on the bank of river Yamuna, and he was sitting on a rock underneath a tree on the bank of river Ganges. And Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Dasa, knowing that Lord Nityananda Prabhu and his associates have come to Panihati, he also went there with eagerness to have darshan of the Lord, to pay obeisances to the Lord. And he stood at a far distance, thinking that he is not qualified to come in front of the Lord out of his humility. He was standing quite far off, hiding himself behind a tree. And when he saw Lord Nityananda effulgent, he became very excited and paid obeisances from that far distance only, without the knowledge of Lord Nityananda and his associates. But somehow the Lord, since he is all-knowing, he understood that Lord Raghunath Das Goswami is there and hiding behind a tree and paying obeisances from there. Since the Lord came to know about it, he called him, caught hold of him, and said, "You are a thief. You are hiding behind a tree and paying obeisances. I will punish you today. You are a thief." Just like thieves sometimes, they hide behind and they try to do things incognito. So Lord Nityananda caught hold of Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Das. In fact, this is before he surrendered lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya and became a Goswami. Got hold of Raghunath Das, and as part of his punishment, placed his lotus feet on the head of Raghunath Das. This was a great blessing. In other words, showered his mercy on Raghunath Das and said, "Since you are a thief, I will punish you today, and as part of punishment, you have to feed yogurt and chip rice to everyone. This is the punishment." So Raghunath Das got an opportunity to serve all the assembled devotees, Vaishnavas, and including Lord Nityananda. So he got very excited hearing this, and then he and his men went to the nearby villages, got hold of chipped rice, got hold of yogurt, milk, bananas, and many other eatables. Brought back, he also got hold of many earthen pots. And he and his associates got busy in soaking the chipped rice, mixing it with condensed milk, yogurt, bananas, and different edibles, and placed 7 big earthen pots in front of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. As I mentioned, Nityananda Prabhu was sitting underneath a tree along with his principal associates. So they very eagerly, when this was offered by Raghunath, they very eagerly started having that. And they also started distributing the chip rice and yogurt which was served to them, to all the other devotees. Hearing this news that Lord Nityananda is there and a big festival is going on and prasadam is being distributed, many other brahmanas and many other people from the neighboring villages also started coming. And as soon as they came, some of them sat close to Nityananda Prabhu, some of them beneath that raised platform on which Nityananda Prabhu was sitting. And some of them, seeing that the whole place is filled with devotees, everyone having chip rice and yogurt, they went even to the Ganges, and while they were in the Ganges, waist height, they also started having chip rice. So in other words, it was a festival, and the shopkeepers from neighboring villages, they got to know that the festival is being observed. They also started bringing all the eatables, chip rice, condensed milk, and Raghunath Das bought all of them and made the preparation of chida dahi and also started serving them. In the meantime, Lord Nityananda, in his mind, through his meditation, brought Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there in Panihatti. And he started putting a morsel of chip rice in the mouth of Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya, in reciprocation, also took that morsel from that pot and put it in the mouth of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. And Lord Nityananda Prabhu started going from devotee to devotee, picking up the morsel of chip rice and putting in the mouth of Lord Chaitanya. Not everyone could see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Some fortunate one could see the presence of Lord Chaitanya. Just like in the battle of Kurukshetra, although Krishna was there, everyone was seeing, not everyone understood that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You need the blessings, you need Divya Gyan, you need that vision to perceive the presence of the Lord. So not everyone saw Lord Chaitanya, but some fortunate few could perceive that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was amidst them. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also went and on the raised platform along with Nityananda Prabhu sat and started enjoying the feast, that is chida dahi, chip rice, mixed with so many other wonderful edibles. So this festival happened, and there was another devotee by name Raghav Pandit came there, and he was surprised because in his house he had deity of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, and he said that in my house I have offered all the eatables, the bhoga for offering, but it seems you have not eaten anything. It's all lying there. But here you are with your associates nicely enjoying chida dahi and all the offerings made to you. So Nityananda Prabhu at that time told that I am a cowherd boy, because in the previous pastime of Krishna Leela, Lord Nityananda Prabhu was none other than Balram himself. And as we know that they would go to the bank of river Yamuna and engage in various pastimes including picnic, and they would be sharing the eatables and eating in together. So Lord Nityananda Prabhu said that I am a cowherd boy and I feel so good when I take this eatables, enjoy in the company of the devotees and have a picnic. This reminded him of the Leela of Krishna Leela, where the cowherd boy would assemble and have a nice picnic. He said, for sure I will be taking your offering also, but in the night after I come back. So in other words, the Lord was very excited, very much engaged in this wonderful Leela of taking all the offerings from Raghunath Dasa. And after this festival, Raghunath Das was blessed, was given the blessings that very soon you will achieve the shelter of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Very soon you will get the mercy. It said that without the mercy of Lord, without the mercy of spiritual master, Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Beach. Without the blessings, without the mercy of the spiritual master, bona fide spiritual master, without the mercy of Lord Shri Krishna, without the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is very, very difficult for us to achieve the shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. So Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Das was blessed that very soon you will achieve the shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. He is one of the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, Shad Goswamis we call it, and very, very exalted devotee. And these 6 Goswamis, they stayed in Vrindavan and they wrote many scriptures, many manuscripts, like Rupa Goswami wrote the Nectar of Devotion, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and many other exalted works. So we are very blessed that today we are celebrating this festival called Paniyatti Chidadahi Festival. This is to commemorate Raghunath Das getting the shelter of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And on this occasion, we can also pray to Srila Prabhupada, to the Panchatattva, to the 6 Goswamis, Shad Goswami, to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, and to Lord Chaitanya, to also shower their blessings on us. We all need blessings, we all need their mercy. And shower their, just like they showered their blessings on Raghunath Das, and because of which he could attain the shelter of lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. On this occasion, we can also pray to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to shower their merciful glance on us, their mercy on us, so that we also can, although we are not qualified, we are very fallen, we are very sinful, we have huge loads of sinful reactions and also sinful tendencies. So we can seek their blessings, their mercy, so that we can also get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, mercy of Lord Shri Krishna, and become wonderful devotees of the Lord. Hare Krishna.